Hey, how about it, y'all? Chris here with Mr. Bass Outdoors. I'm a guide on Lake Seminole, and this is my 1-year review of my Vexus AVX 1880 2020 model. So how about it, guys? I'm back again. I appreciate all of y'all checking out my 6-month review. The comments, good and bad, they're all appreciated. Opinions are like heinies. Everybody's got one, and you're more than welcome to share your opinion as long as you ain't talking too much crap to me. Guys, yes, I do guide out of this Vexus. We live in the United States, where a lot of us are entrepreneurs and want to go to work for ourselves. So yeah, I sold my 401k, sold everything I had, every little bit of money that I had to put down on this boat, because you know what? I wanted to do fishing for a living. I thoroughly enjoy taking people fishing, always have, so I want to do it for a living. So when you want to do something bad enough, you make the ultimate sacrifices and you get what you can get. So I just wanted to address that for all the naysayers that said, can you believe this guy guides out this boat? It was a great boat. I mean, all the crap that happened was still a very stable, very good boat. My customers really loved it. So regardless, there was plenty of room. Nobody ever got hooked. Nobody fell in. Never had any issues. So it was a great boat to guide out of. I'm gonna make it short and sweet, because all y'all need to know, 14 months in, 400 hours, we got a major problem. You see a hose in the back. We got a leak somewhere. So about 2 months ago, I noticed the bilge pump was cutting on maybe 2 or 3 times a day. Not that big a deal, okay, but kind of concerning. The boat was a year old at that time. Now keep in mind, I do run this boat at least 5 or 6 times a week, depending on weather conditions and stuff like that. But now we're out here doing a water test, trying to beat this rain, because it's gotten considerably worse. I made a 5-mile run and the bilge pump cut on for 4 minutes. Keep it short and sweet, y'all. We got a almost a 12-inch gash in the bottom of this. Not a gash, a separation, a stress crack with foam showing through also. So let me just show you. Here's the water test. There's it leaking. And we also have a stress crack with a piece of foam out of it. We got 2 spots, one right there and one right there, where there's spider cracks and foam starting to come out. The paint that you're seeing that's missing is from me putting it on the trailer. So before you say anything, let me just nix the naysayers right now, okay? I did not hit anything in this boat. I make my money in this boat. You can ask any of my buddies that fish with me around here. I don't go crazy. I rarely go in the stump fields. If I do, it's on the trolling motor. That's not for me. A 14-month-old boat shouldn't have a 12-inch crack in the hull. So unfortunately, at this point, I'm down. I'm waiting on Vexus. Again, I will say, all the issues I've had, some that haven't been included, they've always reached out immediately and tried to fix. They've been great. Charger broke, sent me a new one. Props weren't good enough, they sent me 4. Let me keep them for half a year till I decided which one. I mean, that's great, okay? But boat's 14 months old, and it's got a split hull, so that's a big problem. I've got 400 hours on the boat, so my rough estimate is, if you fish every weekend for about 8 months of the year, you'll see this in about 4 or 5 years. If you put 100 hours on your boat a year, and that's right when your hull warranty's going out. Oh, and what I think it is, honestly, I think it's a twist in motion on the aluminum. Quickly, if you don't know, the maximum load exerted on this boat is when you go to get on plane. When you go get on plane, the back end of this boat is twisting like this. And that's what a boat manufacturer is trying to overcome, is that torque that the motor makes, and with plus all the weight trying to get on top of that motor, on top of the water, excuse me. So that happening over and over and over and over and over again causes stress cracks, which then in turn open up. Now what's happening is that crack is just continuing to grow. It's gonna eventually, it's just gonna zipper all the way down. So I'm not running it right now till I hear what I need to do. I have talked to a couple other guys personally, not hearsay through the grapevine. Talked to them personally for extended amount of times that had the same issues, and the boats were totaled or they got a new hull. And a new hull could, you know, 6 months you could be down for a new hull, which is not an option for me because I work out of my boat. So again, like I said in the first video, you know, it was a good boat, but this is real concerning. It was happening to the 2019 models. They said they had it fixed. 2020 model is happening also. So guys, beware of what's going on. I'm sure some of y'all are going to say he's power loading. There's no excuse that you can come up with for a 14-month-old boat to have a foot-long crack in the hull with 2 other spider cracks with foam sticking out. And by the way, that brings me to foam. We were told this entire boat was filled with foam, correct? Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, if Vexus never said that, but I pulled this tray out from right here into the front of this compartment. There is no foam except around the rod tubes to keep them from rattling. So this entire front deck from this line forward is hollow, no foam. So it's real concerning, guys. It is what it is. You know, I'll let y'all know what they do. I will always talk real highly of the people there. They took care of the boat. I don't know if I just got a lemon boat or if I got a Friday boat or a Monday boat where they don't want to be there, they're ready to go home and don't build the boat right, or if this was an apprentice boat, or I don't know what happened. So a little update with the boat. Did reach out to Vexus. Immediately they said, hey, needs a new hull. They did pay somebody to temporarily fix the big crack that I had going on, which I'll show y'all what that looks like. So there's the repair. The technician that was working on the boat doing the repairs, he said there was stress cracks all over the boat, so it's just a matter of time before it happens again. But can't say enough about the Vexus customer service. No arguments, no problems, no questions. Chris, did you hit something? None of that. Instantly was, we'll start building you a new hull, we'll come pick it up. So that's the benefit. I guess it's going to get a brand new hull. But you know, other than that, guys, that's it. It's been a solid boat. It's very stable, handles rough water pretty well. I think it's really underpowered. 3 big people in the boat. It's hard to get on plane. Slow, runs about 48 miles an hour with just myself. No water in the live wells. Quarter tank of fuel, trimmed all the way up. If you do get one of these, highly recommend getting some wedges to put on the motor so you can get some more trim. I think that would be beneficial. And the boats are really difficult to set up properly. So even from the factory, they're not set up ideally. And it's just for me, it's just a nightmare. I don't know, I could have just got a lemon. So don't crucify me in the comments. But that's the deal. It is patched. I am able to continue running with it. Everybody that's been in it loves it. You know, gets a lot of attention at the gas station, but everyday fishing vessel, this ain't it. So appreciate y'all listening. You know, appreciate y'all subscribing. Channel's grown substantially since we did the 6-month video. So hit subscribe and turn the bell on. And if you want to go fishing, you can go to lakeseminole.com and we can go try to catch some big fish. But I appreciate y'all. Have a good one.